Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And once again, it's Scatterbury. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Caught along the left side by Howard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 42-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Here's Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one.
Okay,
now it's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
Now Daniels.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out on the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
A big play there for the Giants. 54 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Dart.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Give up the middle, Scatteroo.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw now, Dart. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam Scatteroo.
Touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Williams. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Scatterbury. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing his dart. Hyatt there to grab it. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
He's got him in wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And they'll go on the ground. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer. 60 back.
Looking to throw, Dart. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, start.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Grab your line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tracking 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lion. Rocco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
70 Timberwolf. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go now. 19, target. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Ready.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Okay,
now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Gravity.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and 6. Now Daniels going to keep it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And when you run a drag route like this down near the goal line, you're hoping maybe you get an inadvertent pick to set your man free. A lot of people are calling them natural screens, but this was well defense, and they stopped him for just a short gain.
From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 average. Green, Lion.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Slot man moves right. Working out of the gun is Dart. They'll get this to Scatterboo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
Dart going to look to throw here. Has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in no more truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now Dart. Touchdown Giants. Malik Neighbors as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Commanders, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go. Start.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ready.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
To throw, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Second and 10.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
First down, here's Scalaboo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
19-18.
An inside run with Scalaboo. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play, close things down inside.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Tag. 72.
To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
70 ring. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Check up.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Here's Dart. That's to his running back, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That slow going there was they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
18 Radwood.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
19 Lions. 70 range, 70 range. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Play action. Now Dart. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Now Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. Well, that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To the air goes Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Final minute now of the third quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lions.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for the outright. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 19-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. That's another incomplete to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60. Steady.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games we just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Giants.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Giants.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you got to count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He'll try and do this himself. And it is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, New York.
19 Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
60 Eagles, 60.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The offense on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Come on, set, go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now 2nd and 9.
The gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Washington, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Go
line.
80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Liking 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing his dart. Wide open receiver complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
To throw his dart. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw now, dart. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He has Hyatt over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Giants, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington,
It's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.